Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the channel today. Today, we've got another one of these ranking videos where myself and my podcast co-host, Jaron, we're going to take an album and rank every song, chuck them in a tier list from best to worst in our opinion. If you do not follow Waves on the Shore, which is the podcast I do with Jaron, there will be links down below to the Spotify, Apple, wherever you would listen to it. We have a YouTube channel. We're starting to post videos there. We're going to start amping up the content. It's bi-weekly. You should absolutely check it out. Jaron's socials will also be linked down below. He just started a blog, so you should check that out. Sign up for the notifications and give his stuff a read. And without further ado, I think we're going to hop in. As you can tell by the title of the video, we are doing Hardy's very positively accepted a rock album from September of 2020. This was really Hardy's debut. He had Hixtape in 2019, but as far as a solo studio major label promoted album release, this was kind of it, and it kind of bridged the gap between the casual or bro country fans that were still clinging on to 2013 and also the other people that wanted a little more substance in their songwriting, a little more creativity. He kind of just provided an interesting flair, an interesting shade that spiced up the mainstream. And so today we are going to be ranking and putting into a tier list every single song from this album. As for all of these ranking videos, we are ranking it within the context of the album. So a D tier song, especially on this album, is probably not D tier in comparison to all the music that's out there. It's just within these 12 songs, we're going to rank it from worst to best. Something has to be first, something has to be last. That's how it goes. And unless, Jaron, you have anything else to say, I think we can dive right in with the first track.
I think we're good to go.
Awesome. So, Truck, opener, nice and simple. I'll let you open us up. What were you thinking?
Okay, I know there's people out there that really like Truck, and I also like Truck, but I don't know, if I'm looking at these tiers, I'm looking at the songs on this track list, I think Truck might be, I'm thinking B, kind of somewhere in the middle of everything.
I agree. I had Truck in B tier as well, so we're off to
let's just
flying start, but the controversy will set in. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, probably.
Next up is one of my, not favorite, because I'm not going to say S tier, but Boyfriend is the next song, and I really enjoyed the song. I'm just going to come out and say I had it A tier. I think it's solid. I love the songwriting. I love the hook. You were singing along to it before we started recording as well. What were you saying for Boyfriend?
Boyfriend, honestly, I think it's a little bit better than Truck, so I'd probably put it in A2, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's S tier in the
No.
in the context of the album, but
it doesn't have that
it's a fun song.
There's not as much passion behind Boyfriend because it's not as significant as some of the S tier songs that we will get to.
The one thing I do really like about it, or I guess appreciate about it, is that there are other songs, especially in the country world, where it's kind of about a guy who doesn't want to, he's ready to, he's talking about marriage, and he's talking about, marrying this girl, and how he's, ready to not be her boyfriend anymore, but in this song, I think it's done in just a super creative way.
Yeah, it's just, the one thing I've noticed Hardy likes to do, or at least used to do, not that he still can't, but not as much as of late, is he would take an idea, a saying, and kind of, flip it on its head. And so, when you're talking other songs like Ain't a Bad Day, where he's talking about it actually being a good day to do a bad thing, or Boyfriend, when he's like, I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore because I want to. Yeah, he's got a creative little twist there. So yeah, Boyfriend, A tier song, great song. Out of curiosity, before we get into this next one, would you care to say how many you have in S tier?
That's probably 3, maybe 4. 3 or 4. I'll say 3 or 4. It depends on how I'm feeling.
I'm just going to come out and say I have 2. And I will also come out and say that Give Heaven Some Hell is one of them.
Wow.
Can we agree there?
I sadly do not agree. And I don't...
Really? Okay. I thought this would be one of the ones that we agreed on.
I have some interesting thoughts on this song.
Yeah, hear it.
On paper, this song is a song that I should that would probably be one of my favorites, probably, maybe, or should be. But it doesn't always hit for me, but when it does, it does. Like when I was re-listening to this album for the video this morning, in the shower, it did hit me because it's kind of like the loss of a friend, and I have lost a friend before, so I can relate to it. But there's other songs that I come to that first than this one. I just tonally it feels a little bit weird to me. It's still a good song because I'd put it in high A. Like it's not bad. For me, it doesn't always vibe with me. It's one of those songs where I don't know if I have to be in the mood for it. It's because I relate a lot to it. It's just, I don't know. Tonally, it feels weird to me sometimes because I'm not always in that. I don't know. It's not bad. I should clarify. None of the songs are bad though.
I actually thought there was
high A, but maybe we could do S.
We can maybe do some.
But this is going to be weird because you said you only had 2 in S.
I only have 2 in S. And Give Heaven Some Hell was 1. I find it interesting you say that, like, tonally it feels a bit weird to you, which I can understand. I can understand, but for me, it's like, I kind of like the optimism he tells this story with, that he's almost like cheering his buddy on. I think it goes a lot with Hardy's, like, brand, too. I think it just plays along with who he is as a person. Being like, go raise hell, go give heaven some hell. I think it. Yeah. I really like this song. But
I totally understand where the vibe is at and where it's coming from. I think part of it is that I'm not, if I'm looking for lyrically, looking at the lyrics and dealing with the subject matter, I don't think I'm always in that zone of like, let's go, go give them hell. I don't know if I'm always in that mood when I'm looking for a song like this. Sometimes I am.
It's interesting. It's definitely an original song. It's definitely its own.
Yeah. It also has a similar. Well, I think it has a similar vibe to "One Hell of an Amen" by Brantley Gilbert.
Okay.
And I actually really like that song a lot. But
out of curiosity, which do you prefer?
Well, you see, "One Hell of an Amen" I think is probably. If not Brantley Gilbert, well, I think he probably has some better songs, but it's one of his best.
Does it beat Rolex on a Redneck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Anyways.
Yes, it does.
I'll stick it high A for now, but I'm going to campaign for that. Thankfully.
Sure. We might be able to,
Yeah, it's not my favorite song on the album. I will say my other S tier, I prefer to Give Heaven Some Hell. Next up is Boots. What are you saying?
What do you think? Tell me what you think I'm gonna say.
So, I'll give you some spoilers on the breakdown of my ranking. In my little notes here, I have 2 S tier. I have 3 A tier. 3 B tier, and then 2 C, 2 D. And I have Boots as one of my A tier. Arguably my favorite A tier of the 3.
Okay.
But, so I'm thinking, I don't think it's better than Give Heaven Some Hell, because I would have had it in S. I'm thinking up here in A tier above Boyfriend. But what are you saying?
Well, I don't know if you misunderstood the question, but what do you think that I was asking you what you thought I was gonna say?
Oh,
like knowing my taste.
I did mishear you. I thought you said
it's fine. Whatever.
My bad. But I was actually gonna say, I feel like this is one that you would mess with because you're typically into the more rock stuff.
Sure.
So I feel like this is like, if I had to guess, I would think this is one you would like. Am I wrong?
I do like this song, so I was like, what tier do you think this would go into?
I think it's A tier above Boyfriend. Oh, you, sorry. I think...
Oh my gosh.
Nah, it's too confusing. I think...
I'm sorry.
I feel like you would also put it above Boyfriend, but I could be wrong in that. You put it in S.
Yeah. It's such a... It's so... I really like Boots. But I would understand if you wanted to put it... This kind of rock is like... I really like it. And so like I really like Sellout, his newest... Like I really like Sellout. Like I can totally understand Sellout being like a little polarizing for people. Just
Oh yeah.
he starts getting into that screamo kind of. I don't want to say screamo, but there's screaming in it, you know.
That's right. You know that's where I draw the line. My buddy's a big rock fan, and he's always trying to like show me all this screaming stuff, and I'm not sitting here like a grandma saying like it's Satan's music. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not.
That's devil worship.
It's not my vibe. I'd rather you sing than scream.
Sure.
But S tier for Boots. I'm feeling generous for now.
Yeah.
For now, I'm feeling generous, and I'll give it to you.
Okay.
But I might make a case.
I might be. We might be able to reciprocate that kindness.
So number 5 is Where You At.
Probably I think it's just C. Like I think it's or D. Yeah.
I think even though I think people hate on it too much because I actually don't mind the song. I actually quite.
I think it's a lot of fun. I just think I like other songs more.
Yeah,
you know?
it's realistically it's not the deepest or anything. It is just like almost like a freaking what's the thing? The kids show. Is it Paw Patrol, the one where like an alarm goes off and they all come? No, it's the Aquanauts.
Wait,
one.
what?
Aquanauts. I don't know if that's a Canadian show or not.
No, I've heard of Aquanauts, but I'm confused as to why you're bringing it up.
Because, now hear me out here, right? Okay. Like an emergency happens in the ocean, right? A freaking jellyfish gets his tentacle stuck in seaweed, and this alarm goes off, and they all come like run into this main area. That's kind of just like Where You At is, but Where You At is, but like for 25-year-old rednecks. It's just kind of like
okay.
It's just kind of like an assembly call.
This is Evan. I will say this: you have some very interesting metaphors, and sadly,
some good ones. Some good ones.
The one from the Traveler video is not gonna see the light of day.
I don't know. I don't even know what video you're talking about.
Yeah. What?
There's no evidence.
Oh my god.
But can we agree? Just within the context of the album, I think Where You At is the worst song. With all due respect to it. All right.
Probably, yeah. Let's keep it on D.
Yeah. Ain't a Bad Day. Ain't a Bad Day.
So fun fact. I only have there are how many tracks are on this album?
12.
11, 10, 12. I can't count. 3 of the 12 songs are not downloaded on my phone. And the other 9 are. And Where You At and Ain't a Bad Day, I think are both of those are 2 of the songs that I don't have downloaded. So I'd probably put this one in D too. But maybe C. The thing is, this one's also a little bit rocky, but it's like still good. It's just not like Boots, you know? I love Boots.
So if I was making this list alone, this is like above Boyfriend for me.
Really?
I dig this song. I really do. I love the chorus, the build up, the last. Oh, I hit my mic. But the whole build up, and I like the idea of it saying like it ain't a bad day for the world to end. Because I really like this song. I'm willing to compromise, but not to D or C. I'll give you.
I'm gonna retcon what I said a little bit. I don't think it's D. I was kind of confusing Ain't a Bad Day with Broke Boy, maybe.
Broke Boy is like the
which is weird.
Dang son, you guys are pretty good.
Yeah, I know what they are. I know what they are. I think I was just I don't know. My brain was being stupid. Ain't a Bad Day is pretty decent.
What just happened?
I'm sorry. My brain I had to look at the track list on Spotify and be like, wait a second, I like this song more than I thought I did. I'd probably put it in B. So
can we agree above truck?
Well, why don't we just do low? Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna say just low A.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
Done.
Evan's like, all right.
It's up there. All right. So next up is the biggest hit from the album. I believe Still Hardy's biggest hit to date, if I'm not mistaken. That is One Beer, featuring Lauren Elena and Devin Dawson. It was the lead single from this album. It was the lead single from Hixtape. It was kind of just what Hardy piggybacked on. Where is Devin Dawson? Other than the title.
Devin Dawson on this song has always felt weird to me. Like, why? sorry.
it's like
like I don't even. I know you're on this song, but where are you?
Exactly. I think
you.
I think he's just harmonizing. But even
Maybe.
then, it just
It's
feels
weird.
a bit odd, like a bystander watching or
Yeah,
something. It's like.
just it's awkward. I don't know, man. It's weird. Anyway,
But forgetting
Esther,
Devin
that's-
Dawson, I think this song is B within this album. I think it's a very accomplished song. I know it's a very popular song. I think it's a very good song. But I think a lot of this album is very good. And when you stack it up against the other ones, I would put it just above Truck. It also could factor in the amount of times I heard it. I will say
The
that.
thing is, I don't want to call this song a guilty pleasure, but compared to the rest of the songs on this album, it kind of is. Because there are better songs than it, I think. But I really like this one, and this is one of my S tiers. You know? I don't know.
Okay.
I just really like this song. I really like the one beer turn, and then the
Oh, you know,
numbers
that's
and,
a
like,
very
that.
fun little cadence.
It gets stuck in my head so easy, but not in a bad way. You said B.
You said S.
I don't want to fill up A tier.
I know. We might have to drop some stuff realistically. Do you want to go high A tier for now?
What if we?
Or which do you prefer between Boots and Give Heavens, or Boots and One Beer?
I prefer Boots, but hold up. So what if we moved? Because you suggested this earlier. What if we moved Ain't a Bad Day down to B, above Truck, and then put one beer low A.
Below
Yeah,
Boyfriend?
I'm fine with that. Like it's because you said B. It seems like it's kind of in the
Yeah,
middle. Like,
I mean, it's just like
that's fine.
on your end from like going from.
I
S
think
to-
part of it. I think part of it is because I know that it's not like the best set. I think I'm just a little biased just because I think it
It's just
sounds
personal
cool.
preference. Yeah.
Yeah,
I get you. I respect that.
I'm aware that it's. I think there's better songs, and I would probably say "Boyfriend" and "Giving Heaven Some Hell" probably are better songs.
Yeah.
What's
So
next?
Next up is So Close. Now this one I really liked upon release. A lot of people didn't. They were like, "Overshore, you're stupid. Evan, you're
I
dumb."
remember. Yeah.
It's definitely faded on me. I still like it. I still like this.
I don't. Okay.
But
There's things that frustrate me about this song. Because when it's big and it's rocky and it's just like going hard, I love it. Like it's like in the S tier for me. Like when that's happening. But I really don't like the parts where the beginning of the song is just a little weird to me. It's like almost this like Egyptian sounding thing. I don't even know. I don't like it. It's not. Yeah, I don't know, cause that's not how the rest of the song sounds. But I really don't like the beginning of this song. But I like the rest of it. So like, I'd put it in C. Probably.
I had it in C too, so I have no problem with that. Next,
the thing.
Oh no.
I really. I don't know. It just confuses me. We'll keep going.
Yeah.
I don't really get why they.
C tier.
Yeah.
It's a decent
Sorry.
song. Next is Broke Boy, and I'm just gonna go like that.
Yeah.
Cool. That was easy.
Good.
Unless you want to switch some stuff around.
I think it's fine. I had to think about how I felt about So Close and Broke Boy, but I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hate Your Hometown. Another one of the more rocky ones.
See, I'd probably put this in A.
You think A?
Yeah, I really like Hate Your Hometown.
I do as well. I had it in B, but I also would not be opposed to like
Okay, what's left?
Unapologetically and a rock. I think we're in for a massive quarrel.
Okay, how about we put Hate Your Hometown in B. High B, maybe. Is that okay? Yeah. We'll
Can
do
I
that.
suggest one thing at the moment?
Sure. Pitch it.
Yeah?
I mean, personally, I wouldn't, but
Remember what's up
it's
here.
fine. Hey! Don't start blackmailing me.
That's
Don't
exactly
do
what
that.
I'm doing. Why else do you think I'd let you put it in S tier so early? But we'll jumble it around towards the end.
Hey,
now,
I'm just gonna remind you that I said I had 4 S tiers, and we've only talked about 2 of them.
so can we go ahead and put a rock in S tier?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can we put it above Boots?
Yeah, it's the best song.
It's the best song on the album. But this.
I have this song in S tier. I think it's hilarious. I love it. I love it. It's so fun. It's just. Do you hate it? Do you have it in D?
I have it. I know a lot of people love this song.
It's just fun.
I had it in C tier. And I know that. Here's the thing. It's one of those songs that like I respect and appreciate more than I like.
Okay.
Like,
can you explain to me what about it you don't like? I'm just want to see if I can. Because to me, it's just like really, really fun. And it's like super tongue in cheek, and it's just kind of like.
It is, but I guess for me, when I'm listening to it, it's like maybe it doesn't do it for me. I don't know what I'm listening to, and I understand the fun wordplay. Maybe it's like the shouty chorus, which granted, in and of itself, isn't like a thing I would typically criticize. But a lot of people were like, "This is like the song," and from the get-go, maybe I'd have to rewatch my review on this album, which is actually I think the second video I ever posted on the channel.
Yeah.
But I was never like huge on it from release. I was always like, it's a fun song. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. But there's a lot of love for it. So if it was me, I'm putting it above Broke Boy. But
okay.
But S to C is a big gap, so we're gonna need to find a happy medium.
Well, I can see where you're coming from, and I'm willing to make a deal.
I have a deal. I have a trade offer as well.
It's like that one meme with the dude.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of. I have trade offer.
Yeah.
You get
trade.
A tier. I get Give Heaven Some Hell in S tier.
So I was gonna say you can put this. We can just put it in C because look, in the end, I don't care that much.
I was gonna propose we bump Give Heaven Some Hell up.
Okay.
And then I'll let you go like that in A tier.
Okay.
Above it.
Well, okay. So what I was gonna do was let you put that in C, and I was gonna suggest that we put one beer in S. But
he's getting greedy now for the S tier.
Well. Okay. Actually, no. You know what? We both like a rock. I like Boots and S, and you
I like Boots a lot. I would have
had
had Boots as the top A song, so I'm not complaining with Boots and S.
So how about one beer's fine? We'll leave it there. But I feel like I said I feel like just for the sake of I said S for this one, and you said C. So like maybe like high B or low A is a better spot because I do like one beer more for unapologetically.
I'm fine. We could go bottom of A.
Yeah, that's what I said. At bottom of A or top of B. Yeah.
I think
so.
Just like that.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Dang. Well, this is our final ranking of a rock. This is what we've come to. We've tried to make some compromise, find some happy mediums. This is exactly it does what it does and it do what it do, and this is how it came out. This is what it's come to.
It is what it is.
You're welcome, Grady. But let us know, what did we get right? What did we get egregiously wrong?
Yeah, and let Evan know that Unapologetically Country as Hell is just an absolute banger.
Y'all can give it to me in the comments. Like that's fine. Go at it.
Him. All right. That's it.
Anyways, thank you for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. As I said, comment your thoughts on our list here. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing for more country music content. I'm forgetting something. Yeah, if you know someone who really likes this album, maybe share it to them, see what they think. Yeah. Links to my Instagram, Jaron's Instagram,
check
podcast,
out all our stuff.
my Discord, Jaron's blog, everything like that's linked down below. Be sure to check all those out. And until next time, me and Jaron both sincerely hope you have a fantastic day.
Peace.